Alright everybody, I worked on this for the last several hours, and of course it was such a pain because BeamNG kept crashing on me when I did so. Anyways, this is an update to my first track, because I found out, unfortunately, my upload is back in July, that when I uploaded it to Be Monsters, I deleted it off of my media file, because I was told that once the track is up, it's there, so I don't need to have it in my media file folder. Well, it turns out that was incorrect, so nobody could download it. So instead of re-uploading it, I decided to fix the track first before I did that. So, what did I fix? You might not notice if you haven't looked at the track as much as like I did, but I updated all the textures. Because remember, matter of fact, it might be possible to see right here as I get the world editor up. Let me see. Paint. Maybe there's a possibility. Oh, well, I'm going to have to delete this. Must be a broken texture. It's no longer needed. Alright, there we go. But anyways, there was some textures. The original textures I used on this track were the dirt textures I used for MTWS and MTM2 tracks. But of course, they didn't look good in the game. And I used them on Custom Baltimore 2020 and my upcoming World Finals track, which I'm not going to mention until it's done, but they didn't look that good, so I decided to take the dirt texture on BeamNG and use that instead, just repaint a different color, and that's what I did. I changed all the textures around. So, and this is one thing I hate about the world there. For some reason, it always puts the camera speed back down like super slow, makes it forever to do move around. Is there a way for it to permanently set the camera speed to 50 no matter what? But anyways, as I was saying, I updated texture so they look better, but like I said, if you did not see the track as much as I do all the time, you probably might not notice. Some do not have like any difference whatsoever. Some are dramatically different, at least to me. Alright, so next, a big one I need to fix. I removed all the barriers on both left sides and used the barrier section over here, because originally when I made a track, I did not know about this barrier section right here until Aaron showed me the night when I finished the track up. So what I used was individual barriers all across the track, and of course the game considered them vehicles, so if you switched to vehicles, you can get stuck into the barriers and it could take forever to switch back to whatever truck you're on. So I finally removed them and replaced them. Also, I smoothed out as best I could every single, well, not every single obstacle, the car stack right here and the van stack right here. So they were so small, I decided not to bother with them. But I smoothed out as best as I could all the obstacles, as you see on the sides. You might notice the most obvious, of course, on the racing section right here. Let's check the other side. It's probably more noticeable. Not quite, because the shadow affects the textures. Definitely would notice it right here somewhat, and over here. I've done it for like every single track, every single obstacle I could think of from all the angles and all that. So I finally smoothed them out and all that. I did not make race and freestyle separate. I don't feel comfortable yet doing that. Plus I want to get this done and back up on the Be Monsters. So maybe update number 2, maybe I will make race and freestyle separate, which of course for freestyle it's gonna have the turning cars removed, maybe have some extra cars and stuff out there. I'm not sure, but that is it for the update. So of course it's gonna go on Be Monsters, so hope you all enjoy.